There is a small bird, no heavier than a mobile phone, that sees more daylight than any other creature on Earth, the Arctic tern. Each year, it flies from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back, a round trip of up to 56,000 miles, the longest migration in the animal kingdom. The tern isn't just chasing warmth, it's following an endless summer, driven by instinct to find food. Why undertake such a monumental journey? Survival. The Arctic tern exploits seasonal abundance, raising its young in the North's brief bounty, then escaping the harsh winter for southern seas. Its life is lived on the wing, perfectly adapted for long-distance flight with slender wings and a streamlined body. Gliding on wind currents, it is a master of endurance and navigation. The tern's journey is a testament to evolution's power, connecting distant ecosystems in a global cycle. The food it finds in Antarctic waters fuels its return to the Arctic, where the cycle begins anew. For thousands of years, this rhythm has repeated, a silent feathered pulse linking the poles. Witnessing the Arctic tern is witnessing a miracle of nature's interconnectedness. Migration is one of nature's most magnificent spectacles. A regular, seasonal movement of animals, especially birds, between breeding and wintering grounds. These journeys are precise, not aimless, dictated by the availability of resources. Birds switch habitats in a predictable pattern, following food as it appears and disappears with the seasons. Imagine a habitat as a restaurant. In spring and summer, food is plentiful, perfect for raising young. As autumn arrives, the restaurant closes. Food vanishes and birds must move on. They travel thousands of miles to regions where the seasons are reversed and food is abundant again. This brilliant survival strategy lets birds exploit the best conditions in two worlds, avoiding the harshness of winter. Migration isn't a conscious choice, it's an instinct, honed by evolution. Birds respond to ancient cues, changing day length, temperature, and their own internal clocks. When their current home can no longer support them, they take to the skies, following paths their ancestors have flown for generations. This cycle of movement is essential for survival. Migration is nature's way of ensuring life continues, season after season. The driving force behind migration is simple: food. Birds have high energy demands, especially when raising chicks, and need a constant supply of protein-rich food. Long summer days in the north provide abundant insects and plants, allowing young birds to grow quickly. As summer ends, food dwindles and competition intensifies, a clear signal to move. Birds must migrate or risk starvation. Wintering grounds are chosen for their reliable food sources, whether tropical forests or unfrozen wetlands. The journey is a calculated energy trade-off. The food gained must outweigh the energy spent traveling. Over time, only birds that successfully completed this journey survived to breed, shaping today's migratory routes. Birds seek specific foods and habitats their species has relied on for millennia. Their existence depends on this annual search for sustenance. Migration is a finely tuned response to the changing availability of food. It's a matter of survival, not choice. Bird migrations follow a precise timetable set by nature itself. The most reliable cue is the changing length of the day, photoperiod, which triggers hormonal changes and migratory restlessness. Birds eat voraciously, storing fat for the journey ahead. Weather patterns also play a crucial role. Birds wait for favorable winds or a cold front to begin their journey. Sudden declines in food, like an early frost, can prompt mass departures. Birds' internal clocks and environmental cues ensure they leave at the optimal time. Timing is critical. Leave too early and food may not be available at the destination. Too late, and they miss the peak abundance. Natural selection has favored those whose timing aligns perfectly with the seasons. This creates the predictable patterns of migration we see year after year. The synchronization is a matter of life and death. Each departure and arrival is a testament to nature's precision. Migration is a dance with time, weather, and survival. Migration is not just endurance, it's a marvel of navigation. Birds possess a suite of navigational tools, an internal compass, the sun, and the stars. Day-flying birds use the sun's position, while night migrants rely on constellations around the North Star. Young birds memorize the star map before their first journey. Birds can also navigate on cloudy days, suggesting they sense Earth's magnetic field. Magnetite in their heads acts like a compass. Landmarks and even scent trails help guide them as they near their destination. Birds integrate sun, stars, magnetism, and landmarks into a robust navigation system. This multi-layered guidance ensures they return to the same spots year after year. The bird's inner compass is one of nature's greatest mysteries. Migratory journeys are as diverse as the birds themselves. The bar-headed goose flies over the Himalayas, reaching altitudes above 29,000 feet, thanks to specialized blood that captures oxygen efficiently. The bar-tailed godwit holds the record for the longest non-stop flight, over 7,500 miles from Alaska to New Zealand in 11 days, fueled by stored fat and a shrunken digestive tract. The ruby-throated hummingbird, weighing less than a coin, crosses the Gulf of Mexico in a single 20-hour flight. Each species has evolved unique strategies to survive these epic journeys. Birds follow ancient flyways, taking advantage of winds and stopover sites to rest and refuel. These routes are calculated risks, repeated year after year. The diversity of migration stories highlights nature's ingenuity. Every journey is a gamble for survival. Migration is perilous, pushing birds to their physical limits. Exhaustion and starvation are constant threats. Missing a single stopover can be fatal. Weather is unpredictable. Storms, headwinds, and sudden cold snaps can spell disaster. Predators, from hawks to foxes, exploit tired, vulnerable migrants at every stage. Human activity adds new dangers. Illuminated buildings cause fatal collisions, and habitat loss removes critical stopover sites. The chain of habitats connecting breeding and wintering grounds is breaking. Without these links, migration becomes impossible. Each journey is a test of endurance, luck, and adaptation. The risks are immense, but so are the rewards. Bird migration is more than survival. It shapes entire ecosystems. Migratory birds disperse seeds, helping plants colonize new areas and maintain diversity. They control insect populations, providing natural pest control in forests and farms. Their arrival and departure create pulses of resources, feeding predators and enriching soils with droppings. Birds transfer energy and nutrients between distant habitats. The health of one ecosystem depends on the health of another, thousands of miles away. Conserving migratory routes protects not just birds, but entire webs of life. Declining bird numbers warn us about the planet's health. Their journeys weave the world together, reminding us of our shared responsibility. Bird migration is one of Earth's great wonders, a testament to resilience and connection. These small travelers link our backyards to distant continents. Observing them brings a deeper appreciation for nature's rhythms. Simple actions, bird feeders, native plants, reducing lights, can help migrants on their journey. Understanding their challenges inspires us to protect their paths. The story of migration is still unfolding, with new discoveries every year. Look up, listen, and learn. The next flock you see is part of an epic journey. By caring, we ensure their songs continue to grace our skies. Their journeys inspire wonder and a call to action for us all.